And we are live. Welcome to the Arena Coop.
Hi.
This is Oddwucked.
Hello. I'm Merps.
That's Merps, in case he doesn't get around to saying it. We are doing the Shaman thing again. If you guys are just watching the video series on YouTube, all you know is that nothing happened last week. And we are live. Welcome whoa! God damn it.
Hi.
This is Oddwucked.
What happened?
Nothing. Sound issues. My end. Okay. So we're good on that. But if you've been watching, you just know that we were supposed to do a Shaman run. We didn't get to it, and it's like not been uploaded. It's because we started it. There was huge lag. It caused a loss, and though in the past we have gone ahead with lag or disconnect caused losses before, we tried to do it on Wednesday night to continue the run, despite having taken a lag loss. Which was not like, we lagged out. It was like lag made us play weird. But anyway, we tried to continue it, and there was like server-wide crippling lag again. So the meta changed because the last wing of BRM was released, and so we just scrapped that deck, and we're starting again. So it's the first time the Arena Coop has actually retired a deck, and essentially didn't count it.
It was out of necessity.
Yeah. Like, if the meta didn't change, we would just try again. But they, like, release new cards, so...
Yeah. Which is a shame. It was just incredibly frustrating to play last week, but we got a good Poltralizer this week on Thursday. It was a lot of fun. And this week, basically, I finished up the run in my own spare time, and we're gonna have another crack at Shaman.
Yeah, we got Shaman to queue up again, so it's like nothing changed. We just delayed everything, so that's nice.
It's kind of disappointing because the last deck was it was good. It was a fine deck.
It was a good deck.
Yeah, if you guys are curious, I played it. We were a 3-2. I eventually got it to 7, and then stumbled on the 8th game, so it went 7 wins. But once again, because it was not on stream, we don't count it. And after we tried salvaging it on Wednesday, and the servers were still down, that was just that was it wasn't meant to be. Not meant to be.
Yes, Apex, another crackle at Shaman. I like that a little way too much. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Feral Spirit or Violet Teacher. Feral Spirit or Violet Teacher. Feral Spirit or Violet Teacher. I'm gonna go with Feral Spirit on this one. I don't know if you have strong feelings.
Spirit? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I think I'm okay with Feral Spirit. It's pretty strong.
So I went with that because it's just higher on our tier list. And if you're not going to follow your own tier list on pick one, I don't know what we're doing.
That's what we pretty much account for. Which card is higher, and at the first card, you're not really drafting for combos at that point.
BGH, and we are officially not a Murloc deck.
Okay. So sad. I'm sorry, Captain Goof. I'm sorry. Rockbiter.
Yup, Rockbiter.
Zolef asks, if you don't mind me asking, why is Feral Spirit at 72 and Hearth Arena immediately scales it down to 69.72?
Oh, I don't want to go into it. There's a long, complicated reason for why Hearth Arena scales down things on pick number 1. Let's just say it means that based on the mathematical algorithm, it disagrees with us on it to a significant extent. I won't go too much into it. It'll take too much time to explain.
That's fine.
Piloted Shredder?
Piloted Shredder, that is an easy pick. Oh, Gofi, don't be sad. You're here right now, and that's all that matters. Puddle Stomper.
Over an Annoyotron.
You want to take the Annoyotron?
I don't know.
I want to take the Puddle Stomper.
I don't know. The Annoyotron preserves tokens and stuff.
It does, but what tokens are we preserving here?
Nothing yet. Okay, you know what? We'll take the Puddle Stomper, but I think an Annoyotron's pretty good for the Shaman because it protects stuff.
I agree. It's not bad, especially because you have stuff you want to protect. But at this point, I would still just pick the Puddle Stomper. Okay, well, Normally I would just pick the Blackwing Tech, and here we could still do it. Pharaoh is not exactly a 3.
Yeah.
It's just something
No,
that
and
you
Big
play,
Game Hunter is
so-
definitely not a 3. I take the Blackwing
No.
Technician.
Oh, I forgot we have Big Game Hunter too.
No.
Yeah, this is actually our first 3.
Mhm.
That's fine.
A Spellbreaker, fine card to have.
Spellbreaker's okay. Kind of an uneventful draft so far. Harvest Golem.
Mm-hmm.
So right now we have 2 actual 3s. It's always misleading to just look at the bar because
Harvest Golem.
Harvest Golem, okay. Earth Shock is not a terrible card, but
Yeah, you're not passing Harvest Golem for it, though.
no.
Alright, finally. Cards I'm excited about.
Sunwalker or Argent Commander?
Hearth Arena says Sunwalker. I kind of like Argent Commander more in this type of deck.
What is this kind of deck? I don't think
Well,
we
it's a
have
deck
this
that's going to
kind of
curve
deck
out
yet.
very well, presumably.
Presumably. It's not curving out that great right now.
Sure it is. We have all our 3s already. We're probably going to get 2s, and if we don't, we're fucked anyway. And we have one of the stickiest 4s so far. So, and we're, you know, only a third of the way through the deck. I think it has a very good chance of curving out well. And in any case, like, we have, like, I guess we only have 1 taunt, but we do have a taunt already, so it's not like we're, like, in desperate need of a taunt or anything. And also, I like Argent Commander like as a special like personal thing for Shaman because people play around fire elementals, and Argent Commander kind of says, "Haha, you played around a fire elemental."
I'm sorry, Natasha's creeping behind me. I'm okay with either one of these. I think both are okay. The fact that Shaman doesn't have natural and like they have a lot of cards that give initiative. We don't have any like too many right now other than the Rockbiter. I'm okay with the Argent Commander. I think Sunwalker is just an overall better card, but you can't really go wrong with either one of these.
Cape.
Sure.
This is not shaping up to be as good of a deck as the last one. I don't know. I'm kind of okay with a Mad Scientist or a Frost Shock. Guess we could just go with Hearth Arena and go with a Frost Shock. It's initiative.
It's initiative. We could probably get some spell damage from it. Ugh. It's kind of ugly.
We kind of need it too. But
Kind of need it too,
oh,
but
it's such a bad 2-drop.
Reincarnate, can we get anything from it?
No, we don't have.
No.
Yeah, we just don't have the cards that'll make it
Like
very
you could
good.
use it on a Pilot Shredder. You could potentially
Yeah,
use it on a
it's not what
Argent
you want to
Commander.
use it on.
No, it's not. The only decent target for it is Argent Commander right now. But no. Oh man, this sucks.
I think it's kind of a toss-up because we do kind of need 2s. But
No.
at the same time, it's a 50% chance that you put out a Mad Scientist and you get screwed so hard. So I'm okay with a Frost Shock.
Yeah, I'm okay with Frost Shock too.
So you're playing
Just,
to the odds that you're going to get 2s later on.
Right. Hex.
Take a Hex, getting very high on 3s. I think Ventrico is fine.
I think Ventrico is fine. I'm thinking like, can we take an Argent here? No,
There's no
that's
point.
just
We need
no.
2s, not 1s.
Yeah. That's just us being irrational. If we take Squire, if we take Reckless, I'm like, no. All right, another Rockbiter. Spot removal, early game.
Yep. Much better
Rock
card than all the other ones. Fireguard Destroyer. No, also this is why I think we'll curve out well. We're a Shaman.
We just need 2s right now. An Axe and a few minions would be a great start.
Bluegill Warrior.
Sure, why not?
What? I was kidding.
I'm not kidding.
I think you're right. Ugh,
I'm not kidding.
that sucks. You're right.
Why
Oh,
are
hey,
you-
Hearth Arena's with you. Good. Good. Now I feel better. Yeah, no, you're right.
Wow.
We need something to play on turn 2. We don't need another 3 because we already have like actually 3 legit. This is as good as it's gonna get on turn 3s, and 1 that's kind of a 3-drop as well. And we're only like halfway through the draft, so bluegill is gonna be more useful.
Yeah.
And I think the same thing's going to apply. I think it's gonna be a spiteful. Yep, Hearth says spiteful. I'm with it.
Cool.
A Noyotron.
Yeah, sure. I don't want 2 bluegills.
Hearth wants another bluegill. No, going with an Noyotron here.
Yeah, I'm okay with the Noyotron. Rockbiter again, sure.
All right, we need some like card advantage at some point.
I know, it seems like we're just going to be removing a lot.
Sunwalker's card advantage.
Sunwalker, not bad. Sunwalker, not uncommon to get 2 for 1 or 2.5 for 1. Chow.
Chow.
God, isn't it sad seeing Chow versus Frostwolf Grunt side to side? It's so sad, isn't it? Like, one is just so... Oh, man.
Mad Bomber.
Yeah, it's got to be the
We're
bomber
desperate.
here.
It's Hearth disagrees.
Wait,
Do we
wait.
have...
How many?
I think Hearth just wants us to remove a bunch of crap. But then what are we going to Dark Iron?
Yeah, if we do that, then we do have the Harvest Golems.
We do have the Harvest Golems to kind of anchor it, maybe, potentially.
And also the
And we
Black
don't
Hole
have
Tech
4s.
having...
I think it's also seen that we actually don't have enough 4s either.
Damn. Are we being irrational here? Like, are we just... Are we being too fearful? We did program this thing.
We programmed to think about this exact thing.
Right. We programmed to think about it. Like, do we trust ourselves now, or do we trust
Ourselves
our
back
collective
then.
effort?
Okay, so there's a bunch of I don't know. There's bunches of rock biters. I don't even think we necessarily like. And if we play Feral Spirit, we won't get Dark Iron on turn 4.
We got a decent question from Battle Ooze. Adulta, since no 2-drops were released in the last update, has the odds of getting the requisite number of 2s dropped significantly, enough to give further priority to picking more earlier?
You are asking a very good question. It is a very good question. It's currently under discussion. Both. I'll leave it at that. But that is a very good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think if our 3-drops were different, like not Harvest Golems, I would be like, yeah, oh yeah, sure, Bomber. It's a little bit tougher now.
Because we can definitely keep the board clear. We have so many things to keep the board clear.
Yeah.
My issue is, are we going to be able to do anything? Like, we're still not going to be able to Dark Iron anything. Maybe a Harvest Golem. Just maybe. And then who knows if it'll even be of any use to Dark Iron.
Yeah.
I want to go with the Bomber.
That's fine.
Because, look...
It's still going to be tough to
yeah,
get
because
that
we still
Dark
need to
Iron
get
value.
2s. Like, we still need 2s. We're not done with the 2s yet.
No, we're not done with the 2s.
Go a little conservative here. I'm okay with that. Okay, Crackle. Yeah, not in the Rhubarb deck. Bloodsail.
Definitely. Okay, so we have.
Hearth Arena. What are you doing? Why do you want to Stormwind Knight so bad?
I think it's seeing we're gonna grab 1 more 2, and that's enough early game. Right?
Kind of.
So we have Bomber, the Puddle.
But I don't want to
Bluegill
Stormwind.
like
I'm okay with like Bloodsail Raider and tapping.
Yeah, I know.
Let's take a Bloodsail Raider.
Sure, I'm okay with it.
Ogre.
Ogre's good. We do need more 4s.
Yeah, not a Tall Strider over an Ogre.
Yeah.
Without seeing Hearth Arena, because I haven't hit the final enter button yet, what would you say here?
Normally, I'd say Earthshock, but I think we actually have a decent amount of
We have
removals.
so many removals. I think it's definitely not
I
Earthshock.
think it's going to be Darkscale Healer.
I want Blackwing Technician. Because remember, we currently only have 3
We
actual
actually only
3
have
drops.
3, you're right. Yeah. I thought we had 4.
Yeah, and so we would have to be playing like another 2 and a Rock Biter on turn
And
3.
our 2s
and
are
we're not
already
gonna...
really weak.
Yeah.
Do we have any dragons? Just curious.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, well, still.
Or the arena really wants an Earthshock. Nope. Okay, so Darkscale Healer or Blackwing Technician, I think that's kind of the only considerations we're doing here.
Well, so here's the thing about Earthshock, right? It's one of those. Like, how good do you think this deck is right now? I think it's pretty crappy, right?
It's awful. It's gonna be
So
one of
do
the
we
worst
go-
decks I've played in recent memory.
We say that a lot on the Coop, but it's
Well,
kind
it's
of
because the
true.
Coop is always when we get the worst decks. Or we get a decent deck and
ridiculous.
lag.
Ah, that was so sad last. That was
Mm.
so frustrating. Just so frustrating. But we did what we could. We played the lag game.
Okay,
the
so
lag game.
we could do a Darkscale Healer. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll push us towards a more normal. But the problem with playing like a value-based game is that we don't have. It's not a good enough deck to like outvalue most decks.
Right. Okay. So I see the Technician as like the middle pick, right? It fills a need, and it has some value-ish. Earthshock, I think, is that kind of like we can gain a significant tempo advantage by using Earthshock on some turns, and then in some games it's just bleh, right? I think this is tough. This is not a deck that gets Darkscale Healer value, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Blackwing Technician is so useless later on. Like,
It really is.
It's so
It
worthless.
might as well be like a 2/2,
Yeah.
right? A 2/4 later on might as well be a 2/2.
yeah. I'm gonna go with the Darkscale, and I guess we have a good chance of getting another 3, right?
We have a decent chance.
Yeah. I mean, the other thing to know is that we also don't have overloads. We have like 3 cards in this entire deck that overloads right now. So even what do you call that? Unstable wouldn't be that great. But I do think we have a decent chance of getting another 3, and I think we're good if we get one more 3. So I think we go for a little more value here and take the Darkscale.
No consideration for Earthshock. Just too much
No,
removal.
that's not value. Yeah, we have so much removals.
Yeah.
Part of the good part about Earthshock is 1 damage for 1 mana, right? Not even that it silences.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this deck is so bad, we're not going to rush anyone down. We have a lot of reach, but we're not fast enough to take advantage of any of it. Like, this is a really awful deck.
It really is. All right, let's go for Darkscale Healer.
Razor Fen, there we go.
Yeah.
It's a little better than a Blackwing Technician.
Just double checking. We don't have any dragons, right?
Huh, no, we don't have any dragons.
Okay.
Hey! This makes me feel a lot better.
So much better. We desperately needed this axe.
Hey! This makes me feel better too.
Fireguard Destroyer. If we had less removals,
No,
I would
Fireguard
think-
Destroyer.
yeah. Just saying, I really liked Folk Lightning as a card, but
Uh-huh.
over here, definitely not.
Okay, so we need 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
With a
we
zombie.
don't.
Okay, we're fine. We're like barely
Fine on
fine.
twos. We need 4s.
We don't need 4. Oh, we kind of do need 4s.
Yes.
We definitely don't want a mind control tech. So Violet Teacher is probably the best.
We're gonna pick a Violet Teacher.
We're gonna take a
here.
Violet Teacher here. Okay, and we're gonna hope.
We need 4s.
We're gonna
Yeah.
hope we get like one of our 5 2-drops.
Yeah.
I mean, we have 6
So-
technically, but Bluegill Warrior and a Noiltron each count as like half.
So a couple of you guys in the chat will want the MC tech, and I can understand that because you also might be thinking this is a bad deck. You might need MC tech to win. That's fair, but we really need 4s. With 2 Fireguard Destroyers, we really need on the next turn to be able to play either a 2/2 or a 4. We can't even just play a 3.
No, we can
That's
play
just
a 3-1.
sure. You can
And
play
we have a lot
3/1.
of ones.
We only have one actual one that we can drop.
No, but you remove.
But
The whole point is that you're going to be behind on the board.
yeah,
But like, you're still not going to get value out of MC Tech like that. It's a 3 mana for 3/3.
yeah.
All right. Well, mark this down as one more run we're not terribly excited about. Here's the tier list. I put it into the chat, and I'm about to snip it for this. Okay. 5 wins, 6? Probably 6.
6 sounds pretty good.
I think 6 will be good. When a deck is really
Yeah.
bad, you're just happy with anything you can get out of it.
Yeah, so we'll explain why this is bad. So a deck can be bad/good, and you just flip
Really?
it.
Really? It can be?
Well,
Can
I
it
said
also
it
be
could
okay?
bad or good, and then like I'm gonna list the reasons. You could just flip it to think of the other way. But yes, thank you for catching me before I finish the sentence, you jerk. It could either be not cohesive, you just don't have any synergies, and with GVG and BRM, synergies, there's more synergies, more people have synergies, so if you lack synergies, you just have a weaker deck in general. Turn 1 Zombie Chow is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Could be not cohesive in that way. You could not curve out well, which is
What we're about to do right now.
worry about. Yeah, exactly. It could just be card weak, like bad cards, or it could be too. Sorry, it could just be not flexible enough.
Which
for
we're
example,
not.
which we are not as well.
You want to list other things that we're not? I'm sensing a pattern.
Yep. All right. Well, you have a move, unless you're gonna like fake that we have some other move.
Shock ourselves.
Oh ho! He can't ping now, or he can ping our face, but he can't ping our minions. We don't have a flame. Do we have anything that affects positioning?
Nope.
No. Okay. Cool.
We're gonna Stormforge Jax.
Wait. No, we can't.
Fine. Fine. We want the Fire Guard out for him to Fireball.
Okay, so if we play Stormforge Axe this turn,
We harvest the next turn. No, you're right. You're right.
it's so
You're
messy.
right. You're right. Yeah, because if he plays anything with more than 4 health, we're screwed.
Yeah, it's so messy.
Yeah.
For us. We're in a terrible spot.
Fine. But now he's going to kill our awesome healing totem that has no purpose whatsoever.
Mr. E Fox says, "I bet Merps is super flexible, dude. I can still do splits. I'm not gonna do it on stream because that gets a little bit weird.
So
Maybe.
now what do we do?
Oh, we lose. We lose. That's what we do. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to concede right now?
Okay.
We can't Fire
alright,
Guard
no,
Destroyer.
Wait. No matter what you drop, are you ever hitting into it with the golem? 'Cause
Yeah,
if not,
if we drop the Blackwing Technician, we hit it in with a Golem. Or we could drop a big Game Hunter and hit it in with a Golem. That's probably the only thing to do. Let's just do it.
I wonder.
Because otherwise it doesn't matter. I think we have to respect it. I don't think we're allowed to not respect it.
yeah.
I've got the beast in my sights.
Well played, mage. Well played. Yeah. So that could be a duplicate setting up for a fire alley this. Water alley this turn. Or what's a 5-drop?
Do you like to play with fire?
Okay.
I'm vaguely intrigued. So we can put a Blackwing Tech out and actually get a trade before we kill it off with the Stormforge Axe.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone. My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
So which one do we want to give him? I think I want to give him more 2/4s.
We want to give him 2 4s? We could kill 3 2s with ourselves.
But it also gives him more synergy to trigger.
How many spells is he gonna have?
I don't know. Do you want to find out?
Gotcha.
I think I would rather give him the 3 2.
Let's find out then.
Gotcha.
Because he doesn't have to play him now.
He doesn't.
Do you like to play with fire?
Okay, it's kind of a useless spell for him to play, but
Alright.
you want to get cute and use the Frost Shock instead of our face. I mean, we have to play the Fire Guard Destroyer. I don't even care. I don't even care what that secret is.
I wonder.
Yeah. Just play it. Ooh. No, I think we use our
Elements guide
face.
me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Sadly.
Is it gonna be another duplicate?
Okay, I
Okay.
want this guy to die.
You want that guy to die?
Yeah. I'm still afraid of getting Flame Striked. He has so much health. Flame Strike ping, repeatedly will still give him enough card advantage, I think.
Okay, 5 cards versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I feel better.
I feel so much better after this. I'm feeling not so terrible right now. Okay. All right.
So I kind of want to eat up the 2/3 with this because it gets healed anyway.
Well, yeah. So you could kill off.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to save the axe?
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. I want to save the axe and I want to Argent Commander him to the face. I like that.
Argent Commander. We could just take it slow and just totem.
Nope.
So what do we lose by just toteming?
What do we lose by Argent Commander him to the face?
The shield.
Because right now, with his 3 cards, one of which is a 3/2, and our cards, one of which is a Hex, and this thing, do you really, really think that we care, that we're in danger of losing the card advantage game?
If he flame strikes, it's not
Yeah, it is.
Alright, so I mean, we just.
Right? If we Flame Strikes, we have a 5/1, we have a 4/2, we have a 2/1, right?
He didn't even ping.
He just thinks he's like trying to set up a Flame Strike.
Alright, never mind.
Do we have like
This is-
lethal? 4, 9, 13, 13 plus 5. Thanks for subbing, Lamar Ooze. Lamer Ooze? Maybe it's a Lamer Ooze. Just different kinds of oozes.
Lamer ooze.
A lot of ooze
Got
subs.
so many ooze as subs.
5, 14. That's not enough. So let's just kill it.
Yeah, let's kill it. How do you want to do this?
Frost Shock, I guess.
Stop distracting me.
Okay.
Well, might as well do this first. Actually, I want to freeze the 2/4 instead of using our face.
Huh? Oh, you don't want to preserve the shield? Okay. Oh yeah, I mean he doesn't have flame strike. He didn't even
I don't
ping
know
the
that he
shield
doesn't have
monster.
Flame Strike. He could have Flame Strike. I don't care if he has Flame Strike. Right? Like, we win if he has Flame Strike and uses it.
To play with
He has to use it. Yeah,
Huh?
self-stimulation. This, seriously, the MVP has been the healing totem.
Yeah.
It's been super MVP levels.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think we're good.
We're good.
Victorio.
Well played. Elements guide me.
We don't want any frozen minions here.
You gotta taunt with the frog in the middle. That is the right way to do things. Alright. That worked out well. You know, sometimes you run into someone who legitimately has a worse deck than you. I don't know what he thought he was doing. Maybe he has a bunch of mad scientists that didn't come out, but that was a crappy deck.
That's just what happens at 0-0 too.
Yeah.
Anything happens at 0-0.
Thrall versus Valera.
Watch your back.
For Doomhammer.
Okay. Yeah, Puddle Stomper.
We're keeping Feral Spirit. Let's be honest here. But we're not risking missing a 3.
Sure. Okay.
We could keep Crackle too then afterwards.
No, wait, why are we keeping Crackle?
After playing the Feral Spirit. It's Puddle Stomper, Feral Spirit, Crackle.
Oh boy. Seems so...
It's
Ugh,
happened. It's
God.
happened. We
Yeah.
did it.
What? We didn't do anything. That was you.
Now we rock
That
better to
was-
the face for mana curve.
Yeah, definitely. It's just like that wing. It's just like that Baron Geddon fight, right? 5 damage to our face if we don't use up all our mana.
Aw, man.
GG. GG, well played.
So, I'm not Puddle Stompering. Am I Puddle Stompering? I'm not Puddle Stompering.
Oh god,
I'm
that's
tapping
such a
and then I'm
tell.
Feral Spiriting.
That's such a tell,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I'm tapping and then Feral Spiriting.
I think so. I think that's what I would do. So guys, we're not doing it because Coin Dagger can be one of 2 things. It could mean Goblin Auto Barber or it can mean Blood Sail Raider. More often than not, it's Goblin Auto Barber. There we go.
Alright, well, you didn't get any value out of one of them.
Yeah.
And he's not going to get any value out of this one. Or we could do a Feral Spirits, think he can't clear it, and then play the Puddle Stomper after that, which is pretty good.
It's decent.
We can Harvest Golem, but then he can clear it, and then we can... and then we can either Puddle and Crackle for his 3-drop, or we can Rockbiter and Feral for his 3-drop, which is not that good.
Yeah.
So I think Feral right now is fine.
It seems okay. I have a hard time imagining where we're going to squeeze this in if we don't do it now.
What to do?
Well, maybe later when he has more damage to our face, but yeah.
Perhaps.
Job's done.
S-Radman, do they even answer chat questions while streaming? We certainly do. Well, we certainly try to. And
That's fine.
this is absolutely fine. Tasha's looking at me weird, basically being sad.
Ugh, but now we have to Puddle.
We have to Puddle now and force him to hero power. It's just, it kind of sucks.
It sucks a lot.
Apparently Natasha ate too much ice cream, and now she's not feeling well.
Powering up. Portal
She feels guilty. Sorry. Okay, so this is exactly what we expected, right? And now we.
Well, we can't crackle, so we rock biter and we harvest gold.
Right, exactly. But forcing to hero power, kind of ensuring that the rock biter will get some work in.
I wish the Stormforge did something.
I know.
Can we actually crackle? And then we can Stormforge rock biter? No.
No, we need to play a 6 next turn.
Elements guide me.
Kind of sucks because whatever 6 we play is going to be the first 6. Like the first big thing we play, so it's just going to get assassinated or sapped. Either way, it's kind of the beginning and the end.
Him gay. Sorry, let me get to your question. How does Shaman fare in the meta now that the meta has slowed down a bit, and also with the BRM cards? Let me get to your question in a sec. Just want to look at this turn for now. Sunwalker.
I don't even care which one we do, but I guess Sunwalker's the better one.
Sunwalker's pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just prefer the Boulder Fist get assassinated.
I know, but Sunwalker puts him in like it forces him to have the assassinate, right?
Or the sap.
Sure.
Or the backstab kidnapper.
Okay. This is whatever.
Whoa.
Huh?
Okay. Do we tap or do we play the Annoyotron? Like, what are we looking to do after the crackle? I'm okay tapping to try to ensure that, like, we can finish it off with the Stormforge Axe.
Yeah, I'm okay with tapping
Because
as
the
well.
Annoyotron, like, and there's another taunt. We already have a taunt. We don't want to actually give him more options.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're definitely playing the Axe.
Wait, we are?
To
Wait.
finish off the 6/6. If we're not playing the Axe, then we heal. Because we're eating up the 2/3.
Wait. So you're basically debating tapping or Annoyotron right now, right? I'm okay with tapping. I think we have enough attack power on the board to not Annoyotron.
There we
just,
go. That's good.
Always little time.
Alright.
Elements guide me.
Okay. Healing Totem can get some work done.
Yeah. If we have the tempo, he's shown he can't remove the big thing. Right? So,
Yeah.
like,
So-
I'm not afraid that we're losing too much attack on this board.
Guys, if you're watching this, things you want to kind of take into consideration, we've learned quite a few things throughout these turns, and you want to be kind of wondering what information can... Wow.
So he's on the desperate side of things. So we Ogre.
Ogre. He's shown he can't deal with something like that,
And
and
we attack to put him on
Guide
lethal.
me.
Actually, we have him on lethal anyway.
we have him on lethal anyways. Does it make sense? Kind of makes sense.
Guide me.
It's damage.
That's damage. Okay. Assassinate?
Nope, there's the kidnapper. I called the kidnapper. How hard did I call that kidnapper?
So hard, I
So
guess.
hard.
So
Like, you could
hard.
not have called that kidnapper harder than I called him. Dark Scale, Annoyotron, Blue go to the face, kill the 3/2.
Well, why not just Ogre Annoyotron?
Because you get 2 damage with the Bluegill,
What to do?
and you still put him on lethal.
Sure. Okay. No, I'm alright with it. I just don't see the point of Bluegill. Like, you're getting half the use of the initiative, right?
No,
because you're
we
just
want the
going
face damage.
You can always.
The point is we want the face damage.
Okay. Okay. No, I'm fine with your play as well. And then we kill off the 3/2 with our face, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's fine.
Elements guide me. Always little time.
And we have more of those, what do you call those? Rock biters coming up, you know, for like damage. Alright, that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Special delivery!
That was fortunate. And please hit into the 1-2, just so we can kill you. Or that. That's also good.
Yeah, like that. That's kind of the reason why I. wanted the
Yeah, a
gold
top deck ship?
instead. No, not just the top. I mean, it's susceptible to everything. Any sort of like ping.
Yes,
whatever,
because we
you
had
know?
stuff on 1 mana. We had stuff at 1 health before, and he didn't do anything.
Sure.
I had my read.
It's still vulnerable,
No,
but
it wasn't vulnerable to things he had in his hand. Unless he was like, you know, playing really,
we
really
are
weirdly.
getting some spam. Okay. If you have any, Mark Roberry, just on it, man.
For Doomhammer.
Guys, can we give some love to Mark? He is by far, he is the pillar on which we stand upon. It's not hyperbole, it's true.
Fire Guard, Razor Fen.
Wait, what? How do you imagine this curve coming?
You coin out the Fire Guard, and then you play a Razor Fen. And then we get a 2-drop. Or we save the Rockbiter to play on turn 2, and if he doesn't have it, I don't care, and I tap. Actually like that.
So weird.
Yeah.
I would just keep.
It's too good. It's too good, man. I have it all planned out. Watch, watch.
Have the dragon. That's true. Whenever you're getting spammed, that's when you know you've made it. That's when you know
Watch,
you made
watch.
it.
See, we could coin out the Bloodsail Raider, right? It's typically a good move, right? And then we clear, and then we raise it, and then we whatever. But we won't. But we won't.
Well, I definitely don't think we do now because coining out the Bloodsail is just.
Okay.
Were you about to give that thing +3 attack?
Okay, this is happening. This is happening. This is my perfect plan that's about to be executed where nothing could possibly go wrong.
Nothing can possibly
Nothing
go
can
wrong,
possibly
guys.
go
You heard
wrong.
it here first. Guys, can we quote on this? Can we
He doesn't have a
quote?
Blessing of Kings. Nothing can possibly go wrong.
Nothing can possibly go wrong, guys. Heard it here first. Heard it here first. Anyways, Himgay, I'm sorry. Let me answer your question right now.
Damn it, something went wrong.
Nothing could possibly go wrong. I think Shaman is fine for now. The meta is... It hasn't exactly settled yet. So this is bad. Something went wrong. And something could go even more wrong right
Nothing
now.
will go wrong.
Nothing can go wrong.
Nothing will
okay.
go wrong.
Okay. Alright.
Mhm.
Cool.
He's not going to have any kind of removal.
So the answer to your question, I have to wait until the meta actually settles a little bit, and I haven't been playing for the past few days, so I don't really know. As for the cards that Shaman got, Fireguard Destroyer is obviously a very good card. Lava Shock, the one that unlocks your crystals. Alright, let's see what he drops here. Okay, okay.
1 mana to finish me off, or do I get the trade that I want? And why does he get a good Fire Guard? Not that it matters, but why does
Not
he get a
that
good
it matters at
Fireball?
all.
Fire Guard. Guard. Okay.
Alright.
So I'm making that trade.
Yes.
That's happening.
What to do?
I'd Spellbreak and freeze it, but it doesn't do anything.
No, that doesn't do anything at all.
But I think it's the only way to make sure we don't die. Or you can, like, you know, Frost Shock it and then, like, Blood Sail and something, but that's weird.
It's weird.
I'm gonna go with not dying.
Well, okay, so what... What does Spellbreaker do? No, it does do something. You're right. Okay.
Magic shall not.
Because it sets it up for the next turn. Sunwalker. Yeah. This is all setting up for the Sunwalker next turn.
Yeah, I mean, we know he can't fire elemental. I don't know when's a better time to play Spellbreaker.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a good move.
We
We're
don't
not
have,
in
we don't
great
have a
spot.
good move. We couldn't Spiteful Smith. That'll just get eaten up.
Ooh, okay.
There was a time for hoping for the best. I think now's it.
Sunwalker's good.
Truth is my shield.
Mage.
This is about as good as you could hope for
Yeah.
from the Sunwalker. Okay. It's fine. It's not fine.
Yeah. Still took 2 cards. Yes. Really? Thank you.
Definitely a mistake, but it's fine. Good for us.
So definitely have to hex.
Yeah.
So we're hexing the Yeti.
I wonder.
And then I don't think I need to crackle the old 3. I don't know what it's doing. So I could just Puddle Stomper at Bloodsail.
Hex that. Puddle
Oh no,
Stomper.
we can't because if we
What's
hex it, the
Yeah,
frog's still
he-
good. So
it
we need to
has
we need to
+2.
crackle the Flame Tongue.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
We could.
I like the Bloodsail better than the Puddle Stomper. I think the Puddle Stomper is worth less.
Oh, in case we get a weapon later on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're technically even on cards.
Right. We just have to hope his deck sucks.
Yeah.
Because we know we're not drawing into anything good.
No, we have what? We have one more Fire Guard Destroyer. We
We
have
have an ogre.
we have an Ogre. We have a Argent Commander.
I wonder.
You twerk on stream if you get more than 7 wins. Man, I already danced last time. If you guys missed it, you guys missed out on something good.
Wind Fairy Harpy. Oh, this is actually good. Wait, it's actually not
No.
that good.
It's not good. But Spiteful
Spiteful Bloodsail.
Bloodsail is fine. Yeah. Spiteful Bloodsail is
4,
fine.
8, 11. Yeah, we're gonna have to live with that.
Yeah. It's fine for the math on the board right now. Of course, he still has 2 cards. Well, he's going to have 2 cards in hand, but it's fine for the math on the board. Because as of right now, it still trades.
Yeah, no, he's just gonna go face.
He's going to go face because there's also that little 0-1 taunt stopping us too,
Yeah,
which makes trades for us a lot more awkward.
yeah.
So he doesn't have to trade.
Oh, great. I guess that's good. The Healing Totem would have been worse.
Healing Totem would have been terrible.
So would another Taunt Totem.
Yeah. So, guys, if he got a Healing Totem, what he could do is Wind Fury into the 2/3, go face. We need to hit past the 0-1, so he has 2 turns of healing, right? 2 turns of healing, and his Wind Fury Harpy is back at 4/5.
Yay!
All right, play out.
This has to hit that.
Yes. Kill off the.
I can kill the ogre and the 3/2, and then this 1/1 will trade in.
Yeah.
Or I could just kill the Wind Fury Harpy, and then presumably nothing bad will happen.
Huh.
I wonder.
I guess it is safer
No, yeah, let's kill the ogre.
for
It's
the
safer.
Yeah.
It's safer. He doesn't seem like he has the ability to do anything, you know?
Right.
He's been holding a card, but it's a bad use of our 2 taunts.
It is. It's really bad, which is why the other way, the other way would have utilized our taunts better, but it's bad, especially if he. Okay. I don't hate this.
Oh, come on.
Don't like this.
Not that it would have
That
mattered.
means we lost.
We would have lost anyway.
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
matter
fine.
which way we did that.
All right.
Yeah, there was no way to play that in order to win, at least not the last like 5-6 turns.
Yeah. How do you feel about your coining out the Fireguard Destroyer?
I like it. It did exactly what we wanted it to do. We weren't punished. He hexed something that was 5 mana. That was kind of normal for a hex. Right? And then we played a
Yeah.
3-drop that traded with his 3-drop. Like, it all kind of went according to
You
plan.
asked for it.
Like, for a downside, it was very, very low downside. So you have to recognize when things were happening, and in that
Well,
case,
we're
that was like
definitely-
the downside. There was no other possible downside that could have happened, and that downside wasn't that bad. He got 5 mana's worth of value for 3 mana on the hex.
We are definitely in agreement with this mulligan.
Yeah.
We ship everything.
And then afterwards, he
everything.
didn't get like super tempo or anything like that because we got what we came for, right? We got the trade.
This is cool. Okay. We're good. Coin out a 3/2. Coin out that.
Might as well Rockbiter it
Yeah.
because we're just gonna Razor Fen Hunter the next turn.
Yeah, exactly. You always scare me. You always are about to put it on the enemy.
Because this is like the only one where you have to point at yourself.
Put this apple on your head.
I see. It's actually good of him. He actually stopped us from doing what we wanted to.
Yeah.
So we should have like actually crackled and then Stormforge axed. And then played a Razor Fen. That may be too slow.
Mess with custom.
Either way.
It's too conditional. Yeah.
This is fine. Get Stormforge axe and crackle if things really go wrong. I guess we Stormforge axe and tap. Because then it'll give us more tempo later, right? Because you Violet
Yeah.
Teacher is just going to remove it.
I know.
We could Fireguard Destroy, but it's just going to remove it.
I don't love it. I'm okay with accent tap.
On the other hand, if you Fireguard Destroyer, he removes it. You
Destroyer.
can Violet Teacher, Rockbiter, and then that'll be pretty good tempo. Oh no, you can't, because you would have used your
No.
mana already. So there's really
Yeah.
no good way to do this.
Elements guide me.
This is fine. At least it's with 4 mana. We can play our big stuff. Plus, if you don't play on this turn, okay.
Oh, we Fireguard Destroyer.
Mm,
Yeah, that's because we can Violet Teacher and actually combo it with stuff. Even the next turn
yeah.
to deal
I
5
think that's fine.
damage.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. 5 attack. Why not? Fireball.
No. Just debating whether to play a Spiteful Smith as he planned or not.
Someone say bomb?
Come on, Bomber.
Aww. Seriously?
Oh, that was-
Seriously?
Wow. Such a sick bomber. Damn.
Alright, well, we do what we want her to do. We Violet Teacher, we Rock Biter the 5-4.
What else
Or
do
we can
have?
Annoyotron
I wonder.
Blackwing Tech. That doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess it sets up a Crackle. Or we could, sorry, we could Blackwing Tech and Crackle. That seems better.
Yeah.
And yes, there is an RNG chance we lose on the spot. We do not lose on the spot.
My work is
Elements
paramount.
guide
Leave me alone.
Good stuff.
I mean, the odds of that killing our totem too was so
Pay
low.
attention, class.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we get to kill the,
I
we get to kill the Violet Teacher.
Yeah, definitely. While setting up a teacher of our own.
Pay attention, class.
I'm ready to learn.
elements guide me.
Gotta kill off the 1/1 because Flame Strike next turn. So,
We're slowly losing cards.
yeah, we are.
On the bright side, we haven't drawn a single one of our big cards yet, so they're in there somewhere. There's still 20 of them. We have no card draw. It's looking very bad. That's why Matter Bomber is a very good card. Because there's very little chance that when he plays Bomber in that situation, that it actually backfires on him in any meaningful way.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, like, clearly the right play on his part. Is it time to just say he doesn't have the Flame Strike?
We can't play around it right now.
Alright. So we give the Rock Biter to our Violet Teacher, kill it, Blackwing Tech into it. Zuranix, thanks for subbing. I'm gonna finish this plate first though. Rock Biter into here, slam the 2/3 in. Oh no. Yeah. Slam the 2/3
Yeah,
in.
that's okay.
And then
Yeah.
Feral Spirit and go face.
Fair, and tap as well, right?
I'm ready to learn.
Instruction begins.
Okay, if you Pharaoh Spirit, you should also actually pop the 1/1 in, right? Because we're gonna get to... Oh, no, not yet. You bop the 1/1 into the 4/3 first, because the Pharaoh Spirit will trigger another 1/1.
Okay. Good call.
I'm ready to learn.
Yeah, okay.
Flame Strike! There's no way, we can't, if we play around Flame Strike, we would lose anyway at that point.
Yeah,
He has like 30 health, we have 17.
yeah. So guys, this is
Even if he
area
doesn't
where-
have a Flame Strike, we're probably going to lose anyway. There's no, like... Oh, that's good. These are good things to see. Because they mean he has crap. Hey, and that means we have better than crap.
Yeah, not bad at all.
So we ignore the Boulder Fist.
Yes. Or do we?
Well, of course we ignore the Boulder Fist.
Okay.
I wonder.
Oh, if we were to... No. We're just going to trade these 3 into the 2/3. Trade the 2/2 in.
Sure.
Right?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure.
Is there anything that goes wrong with that? Because otherwise we have to trade everything into the Boulder Fist. Which doesn't seem like it's a good idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, the 1/1s definitely get traded in, and then
I want to kind of tap in an Oiltron.
I kind of want to do that too. Actually,
Good.
healing is
Done.
good.
I shall lose your sight.
Healing is so good. That was the one that we wanted. Yeah. So this was a inefficient use of our mana, but if you guys see playing the Boulder Fist there, and if you just do the math on the board, it actually puts us in an awkward position. Our Boulder Fist is more exposed than I would want it to be, and a Healing Totem there is so good. Also, Taunt Totem is not bad either.
Yeah, Taunt Totem would have been fine.
Yeah.
He has no Flame Strike, so you know he could top deck it, but we didn't play around it before. We can't keep playing it. We can't play around it after.
Right. Exactly.
I am not a morning person.
Okay, so we can clear the Imp.
So no Sunwalker. We Boulder
No,
Fist.
Sunwalker. Boulder Fist.
Because if he Flame Strikes, he can ping, do it, and then trade, and he still have 1 damage, and that's awkward for us.
Yeah, exactly. But we take this opportunity to eat up the Imp, and it's get bloody for free.
And if he Flame Strikes, he'll get the Ogre, but it'll be a decent trade.
Yeah, it's fine.
His Flame Strike would take out a 3/3, a 2/3, a 1/2, and 2 totems, which is good for a Flame Strike, but it's not like
Which is good.
amazing.
And for the past turn was decent for us. We basically took a card away from him, right?
All right, that was fine.
Okay. It's definitely not the worst thing to happen. Especially with the Healing Totem here, it makes the Boulder Fist now a lot stronger than it was before.
No, he's gonna kill the Healing Totem.
Smart.
Magic shall not save you.
Still smart.
Fine. We are just gonna plop our 2 things down because he doesn't seem to have a way of dealing with things, and then we're going to eat things up and set up a Flame Strike. I don't care about this Ogre.
Yeah,
Because
of
it's
course.
now in Sunwalker kill range.
Yep.
Truth is my shield.
Instruction
You
begins.
definitely want to just step up now. We can't go face because that's too reckless. So you just want to get the trades in.
Good, still no Flame Strike. He's gonna make that trade. That's fine. He's a Murloc War Leader. Alright.
Okay.
So we can get a full trade and get something on the board. Ooh, or we can hex it, get an extra 1/1, and then not have to trade away our Ogre. That seems better.
Yeah, we want to preserve the
Yeah,
Ogre.
we're
but,
still not playing around the Flame Strike.
That's fine. But, well... Wait, we still need to kill off the 4/3.
We need to kill off both. We need to kill off both of his 3/3s. We do this,
Okay.
we slam the 6/3 in. I don't want to give him anything on the board. Or do you want to like do it afterwards and give him something on the board? I guess it's okay to give him something on the board. Because if you do this, and then you attack face with the Ogre first, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay.
So do you attack face? I'm okay with attacking
Begins.
face.
Okay with attacking face. Especially because we have that little 2/2 out there. Okay. Kind of sucks that we don't have the Healing Totem anymore. Healing Totem could have continued to be MVP here.
Yep, and we have no way of killing off the Healing Totem too. This doesn't do anything.
No. We still play it.
Alright, well at least he can't ping off the 1/1. Do we trade into the Water Elemental or do we wait for... Oh, we have to if we play the Spellbreaker. Because otherwise he's going to eat us.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I know.
Magic shall not save you.
Especially because we played 2 of our 3 big things already. No.
Okay. again.
Okay, that's fine. We get our healing totem back.
Hey. I kind of just want to hold.
6 mana though.
You don't want to hold? I want to hold. Are we gonna rush him down?
No. It's 6 mana. Like, we won't be able to play this and another card and a totem. Oh, well. This makes holding look really good.
Really good. Supremely good.
Yeah, we burned this, the Argent Commander. Yay!
Yeah. Okay.
Well, he's actually running out of cards. Wrong one! Oh, well, I guess that's still the right one.
My
In some
magic
way.
will tear you apart.
No, we just get a healing totem.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh my god.
So good.
The elements will destroy.
Elephants will destroy you.
Wow, he got lucky earlier. That's our defense.
Sure. Taunt? Damn.
No, we still gotta go face, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go face.
But if we Harvest Golem, he can eat the Harvest Golem.
And then we should have lethal? Not a guarantee. Damn. Ah, but trading is so weak. And if we trade, what happens if 2/3 pops out, right?
Let's do it. We're doing this then. If we're going for it, we're getting one more. Because he's gonna kill it and then ping it.
Oh, yeah, you're right. No, you are correct.
This is happening if we're doing that.
Yes.
Like,
Yes,
we're
yes.
all in on this. You don't have a top deck Flame Strike.
Right.
Okay, so if he's thinking of that, he doesn't have a top deck Flame Strike. Alright.
It's clobbering.
Because we have these Rock Biters coming up that I'm fairly comfortable will... or that.
Oh!
It's the best finish, right?
This is why we drafted this card. It's so good. Frost shock to the face.
It's so bad. This
Oh
deck
my
is
God.
so bad.
It's terrible. I hate this deck.
God.
No, it's legitimately a terrible deck.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
What the...
Yep.
And the thing is, we still barely curve out. We couldn't have traded any of our little crappy 2s for like bigger cards that were bad, you know, like the Lord of the Arenas we were offered, because we actually need all of these to actually curve out.
Yeah. Act 2 says trading wasn't that bad there. Trading wasn't necessarily... It's not 100% the wrong move, but you want to look at the board situation that you're in. If we traded, we would actually be giving up the one advantage we had at that point. I don't think our advantage was deck quality, right? You want to think about your deck quality versus theirs. I mean, I don't know about their deck, but our deck kind of sucks, so I don't trust our deck quality.
Exactly.
You want to push the advantage that you have at that point. What was our advantage at that point? Board initiative, like more attacks on the board and higher board power at that point. So you
Because
push
he needs
that.
multi-removal for us not to always be able to deal some amount of damage to his face if we just drop a minion every turn.
Right. So he needed either mass removal or he needed like a Fen Creeper, right? Something to help him stabilize.
Crackle.
Okay. Maybe Pharaoh Spirit. Maybe Tech.
Blackwing Tech. It's almost certainly going to be Blackwing Tech.
I hope you like
Probably.
my invention.
Slightly less sure about this.
I know. Damn.
No,
How is that so
It's gotta be
perfect?
Blackwing Tech.
It's gotta be Tech. It's gotta be Tech.
My work is paramount.
How
Because
is that so
we don't want to
perfect?
crackle the next turn. Is
How is
the
that
problem.
so
like
perfect?
we would like have to put him on something that's not one of the many sticky 3-drops, right? It would have to be
know.
like something with
Handle it.
like that.
3-drops are too
like
good,
that.
though.
That would be an example of something that he would play, in which Feral Spirit will be way better. What? It doesn't matter. He's trading the 4-2.
Oh, I thought he was just going all face.
No.
It's like, what? What is happening?
All right. Well, we give him this,
Sure.
and we give it to him again next turn. Just gonna keep giving it to him.
Why do our Fire Guard destroyers suck? Oh, it could have been good. It should have been good.
Well, we're rock bitering it,
And then
we're
Feral
feral
Spirit.
spiriting. Yeah.
Yes, we
That
are.
seems like super strong.
Super strong.
Now the thing is, we could fire guard again the next turn.
Yeah.
All right, so we're one-on-one carding with all of them. That's fine.
Okay. He needs something else to make this really good for him.
And even then, he would use like so many cards for it, and it still wouldn't be that good for him. That's
Uh,
not it.
is
That's
that
not
it?
the answer.
Is that it?
That's definitely not the answer. Really? You don't
Wait,
want to save
he's
2
gonna
face
throw it.
damage? You don't want to
gonna
save
throw
2
it.
face damage? He doesn't want to
Yes.
save 2 face damage. I'm
Wait,
okay with that.
what? No, we're okay.
Do I care? I don't care. I fire guard destroy.
Fire Guard. We destroy.
Yay!
Fire Guard. I don't know if I like that. We're gonna get BGH'd. I just kind of expect it now.
I don't get BGH'd a lot. I get Kodoed all the frickin' time, and not like crappy things too.
Okay, please just cook. Second Mogushan.
Dragnos.
So he has a Death Wing?
I don't know.
Alright, we have an Argent Commander. So we damage this, and then we Argent Commander the 2-3.
Yeah, we do. So guys, we picked the Argent Commander here over the Sunwalker to preserve our 2-1 on the board.
Yeah, well, and because we have something that taunts. I like that it's a tiny thing that taunts.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
like really freaking useful.
Small taunts are fantastic against warrior weapons. Because if you think about it this way, right now he has, let's say, an Arcanite Reaper. What's he gonna do? Nothing. Death Spite? Nothing.
What we do.
That does something.
Nothing.
but
Nothing. We have a Hex. We have a Hex. It does nothing. It also does
Wait.
nothing because we have a Spellbreaker, and would a Crackle win it?
8, 10,
Yeah.
Oh, you could just Spellbreak it and we win.
Your magic
Yeah.
shall not save you.
Okay, GG guys.
Yeah.
Wait,
I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
what do you...
This is the ultimate BM. It's gonna be hilarious if we lose because I screwed up the BM.
Oh my god, you're terrible. Yeah, no brawl. No
He needs
brawl
a brawl.
here.
I think brawl is the only thing that actually cuts across all of this.
No brawl here. Oh god.
See, that's not what I meant. I want mistakes were made. Oh, sorry. This is mistakes were made. No, now it looks like I think he made a mistake.
You're terrible. Can we... Okay. You're wasting all of our times. You just took like 2 extra minutes.
I know. Because I screwed up the first BM, okay? I felt like I needed to, like, at least get a semi-coherent BM the second time.
Oh my god.
This is, that's how not to BM. When you don't realize that the card that was totally irrelevant on the board actually becomes relevant if you hit anything. And then you hit something. It's the second part of the failed BM.
Yeah. By the way, big shout out to all of our mods. They're doing a great job. Thank you guys so much.
Are we being spammed by like people now? That's
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know what's going on.
I've gotten like thousands of viewers before without being actually
You asked
spammed.
for it.
For Doomhammer.
So we coin out the. Oh, we can't coin out the
Raider.
axe.
You coin out the Raider.
Why not the puddle somper? Wouldn't that be better? Team Any Max, thanks for subbing after the failed VM. You are promoting weird things. I think this is good.
I think this is fine. Yeah.
Because you coin out the puddle, then you Stormforge, and then you Bloodsail, and then you Violet Teacher.
Oh, to get the 3. Okay. Well, so what I was thinking is you coin out the Bloodsail, and even if he puts out a 2/3, you could Stormforge and force him to ping on turn 3. But no, that's fine. I think your way is fine. Yours is a stronger play on turn 3. Mine is kind of like, even if X or whatever happens, like I always like ping, forcing the ping on 3.
Yeah, I still just Stormforge.
Yeah, I think you still just do it. Just empty Stormforged.
Don't ooze me, bro.
So a lot of people don't like doing this because they fear ooze, and you're gonna get ooze sometimes. It'll happen. That's fine.
X marks the spot.
Alright. See, so this now stays alive for 2 more turns.
Yeah, it's very important.
Nope, it does not stay alive.
Okay.
I lied.
Sure.
He's gonna wish he used it on this.
He will.
Unless we
yeah.
actually just Violet Teach. No, we don't. We don't screw around.
Yeah, like. Ugh, why is that always so low?
How is this low? This is like smack dab in the middle. Okay, fine.
No.
It's like on the low side.
It's on the low side. Yeah.
Whatever. This will no trying to solve all of our problems. No, it won't.
Will it? No, it won't.
Alright, thanks for subbing, Icy Defeat.
Yeah.
I hope that's not how we're gonna get defeated.
I see defeat.
No.
Appreciate the support, man.
I don't want to Neutron. I mean, it seems really good, actually. No, it doesn't seem that good. It's gonna be a 5/5. It's gonna get it down to 4. That doesn't do anything. He's gonna ping. He's gonna have 4 mana. Oh, but if he pings, he has 4 manas to do nothing.
So we Annoyatron and Zombie Chow?
Chow? That's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Because,
you know
alright.
what? Nope, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Harvest Zombie Chow, right? Ah, and this is so annoying. Like, if we just rolled a top 50% on the Fire Guard Destroyer, this game would look different, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. No, we could have just traded last turn then.
Well. Guess we have to hope to get lucky. Because we're playing the Mad Bomber and the Violet Teacher, right? Not a Boulderfist Ogre. Or maybe we are. No, we're playing a Boulderfist Ogre and trading everything, aren't we?
I think we are. Gotta kill off that thing.
What elements guide it?
Yeah. So I usually hate doing this, and by this I mean killing off Ventrico on your turn. But
Flame
much
Strike's
pressure.
coming up. Yeah.
yeah, too much pressure. Okay.
Seriously?
I think Annoyatron is getting played this turn, right?
Yeah. Neutron's definitely getting played this turn.
It's time for treats.
I
It's time for
wonder.
treats.
Violet Teacher, a Neutron, and then slam everything to the face.
Everything to the face.
including our weapon,
Why?
because I don't want to use it on anything anymore. To get some damage on him, because we're not winning this any other way, are we?
All right, so if we do that, what does he do? He pings the Neutron. Golem goes into
No,
the
he pings the
Neutron.
golem. Oh, you mean he does? Yeah, he pings that golem, goes in, and then we could kill off the golem. You know, it's the same thing.
And then his 7/7 goes into our.
But if he does that, our 2/1 can finish it off. We also have a crackle.
There is little time.
Yeah, I guess.
Attention, gas.
Yeah, this is fine.
Guide.
Man. Yeah, we're in a really bad spot
Yeah,
here.
because if we actually trade, all he has to do is like hang out,
Engaging
ping.
KC-130 into dislocator.
Damn.
Yep. At least this one doesn't get on.
Damn.
But yeah, if we traded, all he has to do is hang out and he wins. We know what a hand we have.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah, yeah.
nothing.
Why does Natasha sound like a dog now? That's her chinchilla talking voice. Yeah.
So we're dead the next turn no matter what, right? There's like no possible way we cannot be dead the next turn.
Just bomber. see what the bomber does.
That's actually exactly what we wanted.
Let's start. If we clear. Okay, so we can clear that. Clear. No, we survive. We survive.
Elements guide me.
So we clear the 1/2, and then what do we do?
We can clear the 3/5 with this 6/6, right?
Or do we crackle it? I think we crackle it. Do we not crackle it? Gotta crackle it.
Yeah, we can crackle it. We could crackle it. That preserves.
What to
Wait,
do? Elements
how much?
guide. There is little time.
You always kill the 1/2 with your face.
Elements guide me.
9.
Instruction begins.
Yeah, that's fine. We stay alive. Somewhat.
No.
Dead. Merps, are you actually 30? You don't look 30. I don't look 30 because I'm not 30. I'm 29. Get that straight.
Well played.
Alright, so we're gonna pause a little bit. I'm gonna get some water, and I'll back in, I don't know, a minute.
All right, chat. What's going on? Can you explain why this deck is that bad? Seems to have some decent cards. I don't think I'm the best at telling whether a deck is good or not. Any tips? Yeah, sure, Jag. I think I addressed this at the beginning of the stream. Let's talk about what makes the deck good. What makes a deck good are, number one, synergies. For example, if you have 2 mech warpers and a couple harvest golems, yetis, and whatnots, that's obviously synergy, and you can gain a significant amount of tempo. So that's good. Mostly because in GVG and in BRM, they've added to the synergies. So if you don't have synergies, your deck is getting left behind. This deck basically has no synergies. And by synergies, one of the most important synergies, and one of the reasons why Shaman is known as one of the weaker classes, it's very draft dependent. Part of that is Flame Tongue Totem. Your draft becomes significantly better if you get just 1 Flame Tongue, and if you don't have a Flame Tongue, that means your totems are working at like half effectiveness, less than half effectiveness, because you can't activate them. They can't do anything other than heal or taunt or do whatever. we don't even have a Direwolf Alpha to push out 1 damage on them. What else makes a deck bad? Just not having enough cards on curve when you need to play them, or having too many situational cards. For example, if all of your 3-drops are like Blood Knights and Big Game Hunters, and all of your 4-drops are Spellbreakers, and it's another conditional 4. Or they could even be good cards, like Dark Iron Dwarf, but you have no early game, right? If you have no early game and you have Dark Iron Dwarf, even though you have one of the top-rated cards in Arena, you're not going to be able to take advantage of its effect. It's basically a worse Ogre Magi. So those are what makes a deck good, and when you don't have that, you just have a bad deck.
Oh, I want the Fireguard Destroyer.
Oh, against the Paladin?
Yeah, you definitely want the Fireguard Destroyer.
No, you're right.
Yeah, so by the way, the people who are, big on Paladins being really, really good now, it's gotten a lot worse in this meta. There's just more big things. You can't take care of it. You're a Paladin. The lack of a hard removal is really hurting Paladin. I have, not been doing well with Paladin at all since the new commons got released. Especially that Crusher. And Fireguard Destroyer, obviously. It's, designed to be anti-Paladin. Comes out on turn 4 is the only thing Paladins can't deal with. Okay, so we hope to get a 3. That's a 3.
Cool.
That's definitely a 3. Do we coin out the Mad Bomber?
No, you want to keep the Mad Bomber for Shielded Mini, right?
Oh god, and Prey?
We could also just take the slow, just not coin out anything.
Shielded Mini, coin out the Fire Guard. I think that's the right move.
Huh?
Put this apple on your head.
Mad Bomber and then coin out the Fire Guard. Is what I meant to say.
Well, we definitely Mad Bomber here to try to snipe the Knife Juggler.
And then we coin out the Fire Guard Destroyer the next turn.
You wanna blow something up?
Followed by what? We could also coin Rockbiter just to kill it off.
No, we have to kill it off. We have to kill it off.
Yeah.
Now we burned the Hex too, and our Fire Guard doesn't come out that turn. No, that was a misplay. Should have done Puddle Stomper first, or the Mad Bomber first, because you were convincing me to play around the Shielded Mini bot, but Argent Protector is just as commonly seen of a card.
What?
And we have nothing against it. So now we are forced to use the Hex. You know what I mean? Instead of being able to potentially save the Hex and use our minions to trade and save the Hex for something bigger. Because whatever he puts out, we're hexing. Unless he does something really weird like tapping, which will be really good. Please tap. No, whatever this is, it's worse than a tap. All right, we can't even hex this.
No. We're not.
Oh, okay. So we could Rockbiter
perfect.
it. This is perfect. This is perfect. We Bloodsail and then we Rockbiter the 2/3 and we eat it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is perfect.
Yes, you Rockbiter yourself.
Yeah. So that kind of saved us. But we were going to go really even in tempo, which is not where we want to be because we had a very good start, and now we have a very good start again because of what we drew.
So Natasha got spooked by a stink bug. That's why if you heard shrieking.
Lofi, nope. Bloodsail does not trigger off Rockbiter.
No.
It's your weapon.
Yeah. It's not a weapon, that's just a character.
Is he gonna Blessing of Kings that? I'm gonna be so sad if he Blessings of Kings that. We could hex it.
We could.
It'd be super inefficient use of mana, but preserves our board of 5 attack. If we Fire Guard Destroyer and he Blessings of Kings, we can then hex that, and now that'll be fine too.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's the same deal.
Okay, if we do this, do you want to bop the 3/1 into the shield? Yes, right? Yes.
No, because it survives anyway. If this was a 6, I'd do it.
But you don't care about consecration?
No, what's consecration gonna do? Leave it at a 5/1? I'm okay with that.
Oh, yeah, you.
You are? Why?
There is little time.
Huh?
It's rope. I'll leave it up to you.
I mean, you just expressed a lot of concern. I don't know what just happened there.
I mean, if he consecrates, basically, like, what do we do to stop the Fireguard Destroyer from getting killed by the ooze over 2 turns?
No, I mean, that's fine. I don't see what the problem is there.
Reporting for duty.
Whoa.
That's fine too.
Okay.
So we kill the 1/1, and then we hex the swamp ooze.
Sure, but we attack in with...
I don't care. We can just attack him with the other one, you know?
Yeah. This is fine. 5/6. Noble sack.
Oh. Slightly problematic.
Not that
Tap Puddle
problematic.
Stomper. Trade the
Why not?
3/2.
Well, we're definitely trading in a 3/2. Why not just Harvest Golem?
Because I want the chance to heal or taunt or be a 1/1, all of which are good.
Sure. I think that's fine.
Die, landlubber.
It's an interesting... Consecration?
Oh, there's his consecration. See? It still gets you. Like, I just don't see the point of why we were dodging
Well,
it that early.
It's
the
got
same-
us 2 turns later after, like,
After
a lot of other
what?
moves.
It's the after a lot of other moves, but it had the same impact.
Alright, Stormforge Axe.
Yeah, I mean, this is an obvious move. We're in a good
Yeah.
position, but I'm saying, like, it didn't really matter when he consecrated us. Like,
Well, I
if he
still
had a
want
consecrate, it was going to
the
get
thing to
value
live
at
past 2
some
turns.
point.
Oh, at some point.
I feel itchy.
Okay, this is looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what else does he have in his hand?
He's
Archer
gonna play
Protector?
it. Nope.
He's not
He's
gonna,
not gonna
play,
play it. It's gonna be a secret to us all. We venture co.
Yeah, of course we venture come.
It's an Aldor. He's gonna be so happy we venture code.
Maybe. Okay. I don't really fear our life right now. Paladin doesn't exactly have...
Yeah, Marco Berry, awesome job. Every time I check back into the chat, you are just being amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, was that what he was holding? Or did you see where he played that from? Was that top deck?
No,
or what he was holding?
I was actually trying to watch, but lag from the hangouts. I couldn't tell.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to hex that thing. So we're not
Yeah.
playing this Fireguard Destroyer. Right? We hex it, we use our axe on it, and then we take the 2/1 into the 1/1. I mean, the 2/2
Yeah.
into the 1/1.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I want to deal some face damage too.
Yeah, I definitely do. I like that.
Or do we get fancy?
Oh god, this could get...
We don't need to get fancy. Let's not get fancy. No fancy.
No, we're in a good board position right now.
Actually, I'm okay with doing it the other way. I don't care if he has something on the board now that we have the taunt.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
There's little time.
Some 3-drops. Sunwalker is a good burn. It's a decent burn.
Because I kind of want to know what that card is.
Truth is my shield.
Okay, he just said 2 Sunwalkers. It's cool.
Reporting for duty.
It's fine.
We're gonna pop it. And then
Yeah.
we're gonna rock biter ourselves into it. Because we have an Annoyotron, what do we care? And then we drop the Fire Guard Destroyer and put the 7/6 in.
Why don't we use the health from the 7/6 to
Oh,
kill
do
off
you
the
want to?
Sunwalker? Yeah.
Alright.
Why we have minions, right? To use them.
Okay, but then we use our face on this then. Or no?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
How you doing?
And then Fire Guard and yeah.
Okay, that's
It's
big.
pretty good. That's huge.
14 plus 5. Nope. Still not good enough. Cobra. This one I'm assuming he's holding that card forever.
Reporting for duty.
It's a decent assumption.
Oh, there we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
Alright. Well, everything dies.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with the
Lagging
tap
a
route
little bit.
instead of the Sunwalker route.
Oh, yeah, I think that's fine, because you could tap and Rock Biter. Rock Biter, you're definitely killing, using the spell totem to kill off the thing, right?
The what? The 2/3?
What
Yeah.
to do?
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to take any more face damage.
Fine. Diligently removing his entire board.
Yep.
One of these days. Oh, so I got Deathwing yesterday. Like, I was doing this normal trading thing, being like super conservative and being like, only Deathwing kills me, and I got Deathwing. It's very unfortunate. Let's just trade. Keep with our philosophy.
Yeah.
And we could just play both of them. I don't need another tap thing.
Yeah. I think we could just play both.
Is my
And,
shield.
I want to kill the second one. I want damage
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I want the damage now, too. So this sets up for lethal next turn. I like it a lot. He really has to either MC Tech or Deathwing
Reporting
here.
for duty.
Or
I
taunt it
wield the power.
big.
Nope.
Sure.
Well played.
Alright, that's game.
Yay, we got to 5 wins.
The victory.
We predicted 6.
I mean,
so
we predicted
still-
6. We'll see. This deck.
So is Deathwing like the biggest oh shit inducer in Arena? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Just because when you're winning, it's one of the few things that you just can't play around. You just can't.
I mean, you could.
Throw!
By drafting Neurobar Weblord.
Yes.
I will fight with honor. For Doomhammer.
We're like in a holding a big game hunter or something. Oh, hey, we have a big game hunter.
That we do.
Toss it all.
Toss it all. We need a stronger start. We have Chows. We have, or sorry, not Chows. We have a Chow. We have an Axe. We
You
have
can coin out 2 Harvest Golems. That's fine.
Harvest Golems against Paladin. Sure, it's pretty decent.
All right. Harvest Golem or Blackwing Tech? Probably still Harvest Golem.
Harvest Golem is still better. If we're coining
Even
out
the
a
1/1 is going to like the 1/1. The problem is just that the 1/1s are going to kill it once. Like we put it out, he puts something else out. Our Harvest Golem kills either the something else or the 1/2, and in any case, his stuff overwhelms us.
Right. So you're basically saying the Harvest Golem is basically the same as the
Yeah.
Blackwing tech,
Yeah.
but
you know what? Let's just stay safe.
yeah,
It's a pretty crappy situation to be in. That's why the Haunted Creeper is so good.
yeah. Haunted Creeper is a great play.
Shields off. Red alert.
Oh, it was so good he chose to play it over the shield bot. So I kind of want to be fancy. I want to take the 2/3 in here, play the bomber, and then rock biter
Bomber,
the 2/2.
and then Rock Biter the 2/2. Assuming it hits.
Yep.
Assuming it hits. Okay.
And if it doesn't hit, do we care? We just play like another Harvest Golem, right? Oh no, we can't.
Well, yeah. I'm like, how much mana do you think we have?
That
That's
could
the
be
thing.
problematic.
The bomber has to
I
hit.
see. The bomber
because
has to
we
hit.
have to, because then we have to Rock
I
Biter.
see.
We
Is
could
that
just
too tricky?
harvest. We could just harvest.
We bop into
And then-
that. He trades it. Yeah, you know he can't do anything about it.
We could just harvest and then
Yeah.
bop into the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your move would have been fantastic if we could have guaranteed a hit onto the shield.
Yeah.
That's only if.
Fine. Yeah, nothing really hurts us here.
Okay.
Wow.
Huh?
He's really going for it.
He is. Okay. So we could kill the 2/2 and drop the Shredder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems pretty
Shredder
good.
is Shredder here is better
I
than.
kind of want a
the
Mad
Fire
Bomber.
Guard.
But I'll shred
I
her.
mean, no, it's not. It's not the time. It's not the time.
Isn't he happy that we don't have like a mech warper or any kind of mech things
We're just-
besides actual mechs?
I wish we had a power mace or something to do something with this.
Nope. All we got are mechs.
I wonder.
All we got are mechs.
Look, man, this paladin obviously. Chat is asking why he went for a damage one. It's basic warfare. You always go for the weaker ones, you know. You always go for the weaker ones.
That was a
does this.
so he yeah, in case there's a taunt issue.
No, it's, damn it.
That's fine. We can Fire Guard Destroyer and kill off the 4/5 with the Rock Biter.
Yep,
That seems like an incredibly good move.
seems like a pretty good move to me. Ugh. That's a low,
Seems like an even bigger move, better move because we could Venture Code the next turn.
and then get outdoored and then lose, but that's okay.
I think we're gonna get outdoored right here if we get outdoored.
True. Huh? Seal of Light? There we go. There we go. Okay.
Alright. Still got the card advantage.
We do?
It's a little too weak to Blackwing and Bloodsail, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Just play the Venture Co.
You gotta be kidding!
Kinda sucks. But he only has 4 cards.
Follow the
There we go.
There we go.
That's the Eldor. That's what I was telling you about. I was telling you he has an Eldor, he would play it there. So
Well, you were saying that about Fireguard Destroyer, but he had a good. All right, Bomber has to do something for us.
right, it's better than playing anything else.
Yeah, definitely is. Bomber could do something.
It does something.
Does something.
So now he's got his card advantage back.
Yeah, we kind of need the BGH to hit something.
Yep. Because we have no card advantage in this game.
Speak to me.
Oh, come on.
Reporting for duty.
Damn.
Be stupid. Unstealth the Panther.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Well, that worked.
How you doing?
That worked brilliantly.
Not good. Not good.
Can't play the Blood Sail or the Blackwing Tech.
We could just go slow here.
Tap Puddlestone big game.
Yeah.
Tap has a chance to be really bad.
Yeah, I know. It has a chance.
Thanks for subbing, Ugbog. Long time viewer.
What to do?
Okay.
That was good.
Good. It's really good, actually.
There is little time.
You could be super greedy and not even play the BGH. And say that we're just gonna play this slow.
No.
I've got the beast in my sight.
He has a good chance, even if he blessing something, especially with all of this, it's not going to be 7 attack.
Yeah. No, I think Bland was right. Like, even if you drop something big,
No, yeah.
you just have to play.
Yeah.
You just have to play stuff.
Yeah.
Not on my watch.
Okay.
It's fine.
Reporting for duty.
I don't see a way for us coming back. We don't have the AoE. Yeah. Do that. This goes into the 1-3. Play out. Yeah. Alright,
We don't
1,
hit 6
2,
wins.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's got like a 3 card advantage on us.
Yeah,
No,
we're not
it's
gonna,
more like
there's
4.
zero
It's
way
more like
to
a 4
there's
card
0 ways to
advantage.
come back.
No, we have no AoE. Another Panther. Oh, Lightning Storm would have been so good here.
But I mean, so the problem is with the Venture Co, we most likely couldn't, and as it turns out, from what we saw, we couldn't not play it. That wasn't an option, because even if we had played it slow and we didn't play the Venture Co, we would have no cards to play the next turn, and we have to play the next turn, and he's not going to outdoor any of the little things we put out. So whenever we play the Venture Co, he would have outdoored and we would have lost.
Yeah.
Some games you have no possible ways of winning.
Your magic
Just the way
shall
things
not
go.
save you.
To kill that, or do we just go for the 4-2? Because if you do this, it's basically, do you prefer him having a 2-2 and a 1-1 or a 4-2? Just trying to squeeze all the value we can.
No, I don't think any of this matters.
It doesn't, but that's the point of our channel, right? We're gonna talk through it. Hope he disconnects. That's what we gotta do.
Oh no, he Hammer of Wrath. Now he'll have even more cards.
Oh, God.
Especially that one. That was a good card.
That was a great card. We stay alive, 12, we don't even stay alive. No, we do.
we do.
Sorry,
We
the
got a
taunt totem.
totem.
Taunt totem.
The elements will destroy you.
We taunt him.
No, we don't stay alive.
Well played.
Oh well.
Yep.
So I think we played all that fine. We
think it was
just had a really crappy deck. So let's see if there's any way, because this is way too early, let's see if there's any way we could have drafted this differently now that we know what's going on with the deck. Let's bring back this drafting screen, choice overview. Alright, Feral Spirit, Goblin Sapper, Violet Teacher. I don't care about where to start off with that. Feral Spirit did fine. Violet Teacher wouldn't have been better. BGH, Murloc, not an issue. Rockbiter, that's not an issue. When is there actually a close one? Puddle Stomper over a Noyotron. I don't know if the Noyotron would have done anything. Let me think back on what was killing us. No, the Noyotron wouldn't have done any better than the Puddle Stomper. Blackwing Technician over the Lord of the Arena. Lord of the Arena I think would have been more useful. We were lacking a certain amount of depth on here as compared to the Blackwing Technician. But yeah, we already had a 3-drop. Blackwing Technician really didn't do much for us. So it was kind of a hedge against not getting enough 3-drops, especially at that point when I guess we only had like 1 2-drop as well.
Right.
Taking it back, I would have taken Lord of the Arena.
I think so. At that point, it's like, do you want to potentially raise the floor of your deck a little bit, or raise the ceiling of your deck a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would have taken Lord of the Arena going back. No issue, no issues. Argent Commander over Sunwalker. I liked Argent Commander every time it came down. I don't know if Sunwalker would have been better.
Alright, I have a question about opponent reads. Say you are holding a True Silver in your hand and want to play it next turn, but then you top deck another one. Is there any merit to playing one over the other? Yeah, I mean, playing the True Silver that you got really doesn't give them any information unless you've made it so obvious that you have a True Silver in your hand somehow. And then in which case, if they know you already have a True Silver, you could just play the one in your hand and then save the information for the card that you just drew. Because if you've made the plays to set up a True Silver and then you play the card that you just got, which was a True Silver, they still probably think that you have a True Silver in your hand. But if they don't know it yet, or if nothing has led them to believe that, in which most of the cases it's like that, then you should just play the True Silver you got to not give them any information about your hand.
This Bloodsail Raider over a Stormwind Knight. I don't know. I think that one I may have gone with the Stormwind Knight. That's a toss-up here, I think.
Chinchilla time, again.
The Dark Iron over the Mad Bomber. I still take the Mad Bomber every time in that situation. Dark Scale over Earthshock. Do we get screwed by something that needs to be silenced? I mean, the Earthshock would have been really good if we could Earthshock our own Venture Co. So, in that sense, I think... But we didn't have a Dark Scale. We didn't draw the card. Dark Scale didn't really do that much, but I think overall just having a body was probably better than the Earthshock still. And everything else kind of lined up. I don't think there was a really good way to make this deck better. This was kind of just how this deck was going to do. So we're going to open a ton of packs now, guys. A ton of packs.
Another question from the... Are you continuing or are you stopping now? I am definitely stopping now.
I am stopping as well, because I have stuff. But we're gonna hang out for like a little bit.
Yeah,
as we open up packs and answer some questions, but we're definitely not doing another run. So if you want to see another run, check out our YouTube channel. We have a ton of runs on there, or check out another stream because we're not continuing tonight, unfortunately. But we will take questions now. So if you have questions, feel free to ask. Merps will bring it up while I set some things up.
Do you guys have anything planned for 100K views? We'll think of something. Well, I'll think of something. I'll dance for you guys. There we go.
Man, they just plant enough ideas in your head, and that's the first thing you can think of to do for them. I like this.
I got dance fever now. Sub count, do we have 50 yet? Do we have 50 yet?
We are getting very close. We definitely have more than 45 now. I don't know if we have 50. Actually, it's very easy to check if we have 50. Nope, we don't have 50 yet.
Captain Goof. I'm not sure when the Chinchillas would do a Polterizer, but I think you just made me think of an interesting contest. We could have the Chinchillas pick, like I'll give them like 3 treats and they could pick one of them, and that would be the card that I pick. We could have them do a draft like that versus Natasha's actual draft, and then see who drafts better. And
I'm gonna go with chinchillas.
I know I'm gonna go with chinchillas because Natasha asked too much about like climates and whether or not Yetis would fit in the climate.
I trust blind luck over thinking about the wrong things. Razkuba says, how old are you guys? Both Merps and Adwik. We have it in our facts. We're both 28. Well, no, Merps is 29 now.
No, I'm 29 now.
He just had his birthday recently. Flux Capacitor says that Optico Stormwar Jax versus Power Mace. At what point does Power Mace get better? Do I need at least 2 max? 3, 1? You need... I want to say 3 max for Power Mace to be better. Oh, bouncing blade.
Yeah. Stormforge Axe. Oh yeah, you guys.
Zeranik says at Merps at Adwooked, what kind of deck? Oh yeah, what kind of decks do you use to get your first 12-win run? A Shaman with like 5 fire elementals.
Oh, I had a Shaman as well. It just it didn't have. It had 2 fire elements, 2 dark irons, 2 Chillwind Yetis.
And this was back in
This
classic.
is in classic.
Yeah.
This is in classic.
So those cards meant a bit more than they do now. Although fire elemental kept its power.
Yes, exactly. So, and it had like 1 axe, a couple of lightning bolts, I think.
Simplicity XS says, Adwick, do you guys feel like you're on a cold streak these Coop these last 2 months? In the last 10 runs, if you go back and look at the decks, we've had subpar decks, like below average decks, for 8 of the 10 runs. And so we've had subpar results. You know, it's not like there's anything wrong with our play. You just have to watch Poltralizers to see that we are... Are we like 4 of 5 or 3 of 4 of getting 12-win runs on the Poltralizer when we stream together?
It's crazy when we play together on Tuesdays or Thursdays. We have a really high chance of going 12 wins.
And it's, you know, it's not all because we're doing amazing plays. It's also because a lot of those decks are just flat out really good decks.
Right.
So we're making
Thursday,
the same plays. Yeah.
I basically just talked to the chat until we got to 9 or 10 wins. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll tune in. Maybe I'll help you out.
And so a lot of it is luck. So yeah, in that sense, we are on a cold streak in that we haven't gotten the decks. I think our misplay rate is kind of similar to what it's always been. So it's, you know, it hasn't got... Ooh, finally a golden Iron Juggernaut. Yeah.
A gold. It's not good. It's just a legendary.
Right.
Maybe you should stop tryharding for the Coop.
I don't think we were tryharding today.
No.
I think we were as ambivalent as we get about a deck.
Yeah.
I think we saw the deck and we were like, well, it's not like... So with that deck, you just kind of, you know, you want to make sure you don't go too low. At least that's my philosophy with it. You want to make sure you don't, like, bomb out. And so we did what we did. We didn't bomb out. You know, we thought we'd get 6 wins. We got 5. No one's too upset about it. I don't think we were tryharding that much. If you want to see us try hard, wait till you see us have a good deck and then not do well with it. Then we really try hard.
Yep.
Ugbox says, Draken to Crusher better than Boulder Fist on the tier list. Really? 1 health not worth it more? Definitely not. If anything, I want to move Draken to Crusher up more. It's been doing ridiculous things in this meta. If you haven't gotten killed by it, I get killed by it all the time. And every time I have it, it's like really good. I would put it higher than Boulder Fist than that. I don't know if Boulder Fist's value goes down with a Draken to Crusher, but just think about this. You at some point have stuff on the board and you attack his face and you get him down to 15 health, or you like keep pinging him as the mage, or you like frostbolt him to the face, just like some stupid thing like that, right? But then you drop a Draken to Crusher. And if they don't have a hard removal and the board is kind of evenish, you win the game. Flat out. Done. Unless they get lethal. And who doesn't have a hard removal? Paladins don't have a hard removal. Paladins are everywhere. Warlocks don't really have a hard removal. Warlocks are everywhere now. Druids don't really have a hard removal. Druids are fairly frequently seen now as well. So you have a lot of insanely good matchups just by dropping that. So it's kind of like an insane card in the meta. And overall, if you count it as kind of like even if you think that 7 health always matters compared to the 6 health, which it kind of does, you know, I'm kind of with that. You still have to think that you trigger that less than 1/6 of your games for it not to be better. You trigger way more than 1/6 of your games. In places where you would think it's meaningful, right? Because sometimes you don't trigger it, but that's because you don't care. You just kind of like, you know, you're like, oh, 6 health, whatever. This is going to run into my opponent's Fell Reaver anyway, or get like hard removed.
Yep. I personally play fairly control-ish
okay.
arena, but I get rushed down quite often between 2 to 6 wins. Any tips for how to play so the game can can continue after turn 9. So, I have a few questions to ask because that one sentence doesn't exactly tell me everything. When you say you personally play fairly control-ish in Arena, do you mean given the cards that, given the way that you drafted, you play control with those cards, or do you draft control as well? Because those are two potential problems and two potential solutions. If you draft control-ish, then what I would say is just draft however the cards come out. Draft the best deck that you can. And you're playing control-ishly, then you might be just being too rigid with your play. You just have to play with the cards that you mulligan into. You have to play according to the board situation. For example, sometimes on turn 4, like let's say you have a Yeti and you have a Hammer of Wrath. You could just clear their 3/3 with the Hammer of Wrath, or you can put down a Yeti and gain on the board. And some people, want to just Hammer of Wrath, clear, and give them the initiative back. A lot of times it's just correct to play the Yeti. I'm not saying that's what you would do. It's just a first example that I thought of. But those are plays in which people might differ and could potentially lead to a loss.
Strawman says, at Arcto, what are the best classes for Arena right now, Mage? Razuka says, I'm not Arcto or Merps. Okay. I feel like I thought that was a question, but it wasn't. So I stopped reading at that point. No, Captain Goof, we will not speak in iambic pentameter because we have no idea how to do that. I can't even write in
we can't
iambic
even do
pentameter.
math, as you can see.
Oh, does that require math? That's right, iambic is like 8 or something. Yeah, ooh, that's not happening. Imko Hai says, at Adokta, what are your favorite heroes and why? Well, it was the warrior until Blizzard did things to the warrior that we shall not speak of in polite company. Now, I'm starting to really like the rogue, actually, which is kind of weird for me because I've never liked the rogue too much. I get confused very easily about mechanical things, as you guys probably know if you watch the stream or me playing. Like whenever there's a lot of numbers or a lot of things, I like really slow down and I have to like get my bearings. And with the rogue, you have a million decisions to do on like turn 1, so I've never liked it. But when it comes down to it, rogue plays the most similar to what a warrior used to play at, right? It's rogue or hunter. Those are the two classes that play the most similar to what a warrior used to play like. So I'm starting to like them a bit more, and I'm getting a little more comfortable with the rogue than I used to be. It's always been one of my best classes, mid-tier best, not like major pally, but it's been getting up there. As for warrior, it's still not that bad. Like I know we shit on the warrior a lot, but like performance-wise, it's doing as well as the other bad classes for me. It's not like significantly like a lower win rate or anything. But so I would say probably right now either rogue or hunter. Probably leaning rogue. Merps.
Okay. Next question.
No. What's your favorite hero?
My favorite hero?
Yeah.
God, I
Don't
used
skip
to like
the question.
I used to like Shaman a lot. Right now, my hero du jour is actually Warlock. I think Warlock is in a great place in the meta right now. Right now, a lot of it is about having really good early drops, and being able to snowball, right? GVG and BRM is about snowballing, which is why Paladin really gained a significant advantage by having Shielded Mini on 2 and Muster on 3. But Warlock always had Flame Imp on 1, which is extremely powerful, but now they have Imp Gang Boss on 3, which is just so good. That thing is so annoying to remove. And they have buffs for it in Demon Fire. They have there's good transitions into turn 4 as well. Dark Iron onto Imp Gang Boss is really nice. Or just Dark Iron turn 4 knowing you'll probably even have a 1/1 to buff. Fantastic. So love playing Warlock right now. It's probably my favorite class to play.
Yeah. Never FTK says that Octo, at what point do you stop taking shielded mini bots? I had 7 one time. I think 7's good. I think 9 may be better. No, you stop picking them at some point. Like at
Yeah.
a certain point, you're just like, even if I play them all on turn 2 or by throwing them in, I'm becoming a super aggro deck. And if you are a super aggro deck, perfect. You can't get anything better than a shielded mini bot. But if your deck also has a lot of like high costing minions or whatever, and you're thinking that it's actually a mid range deck, it just happens to have a lot of shielded mini bots, you want to start going for bigger things, because shielded mini bot is still just like maybe 3 mana's worth of card advantage. Like, that's better than 2 mana, but that's still only 3 mana's worth of card advantage, and that's not as good as even like a bad 4-drop, right? So at a certain point, you may be like, I just don't need that many 2s. So it depends on your deck. But if you're going like a tempo deck, there's no limit to the shielded mini bots you can have. It's so good because it doesn't get removed. Lofi says, imagine Merps out doing a prison Trump impression. Maybe that's
I don't
coming.
know Prison Trump.
Oh man, you should get to know Prison Trump.
All right, I'll get to know Prison Trump better.
Maybe that's coming in some future thing later this year. All right, so I think we're wrapping. Okay, one more Himgay. So no more questions after this, and we have. Oh god, there's so many questions. Okay, no more questions after this time, because we need to wrap up the other questions, and then I need to like shower and get
Sounds
ready.
good.
I'm doing like a huge driving thing tomorrow, so I need to like get some rest. Himgay says, at Addict, I use Hearth Arena for the draft, and only in close scores I'll usually draft big drops over a small drop, but in game I always try to maintain and gain board control.
So this is a follow-up to the...
That's a follow-up to your question. Yeah.
Yeah,
So why don't you answer that?
to the control question. So only you should draft a big drop. All right, so if you're following Hearth Arena for the draft and only differentiate and only kind of going off the beaten path when it's when the scores are close, that means, and if you keep on getting rushed down, number one, we have to talk about sample size. So if it's a small sample size, don't worry about it. Stuff happens even in 5 games, 10 games, 5 runs even, stuff happens. But if you consistently find yourself getting rushed down, number one, I think you need to mulligan more aggressively for your low drops, because if you are using Hearth Arena draft, you should have a decent amount of low drops. And number two, you always want to make the correct plays in the beginning. Right now, because it's always been the same, right? Plays at the beginning of the game are really important, like vitally important. They could just win or lose you the game, depending on what you play and whether or not you choose to attack, where you attack in the beginning of the game. But now there's so many decisions. There's actually a lot to think about. So you want to make sure that you preserve your minions, kind of think ahead. If it's a priest, are they gonna play Valence on turn 3? If it's like, you just want to think about, what happens if they Argent Protector this, or if you're a rogue, like, do I preemptively hit him with my dagger? These are all things that you want to think about. So a lot of the times when you get rushed down, it might not be because of their deck, it might be because you didn't make the correct decision at the beginning of the game, which snowballs into them just overwhelming you by turn 5.
So by the way, we're playing Hunter next week.
Sure.
Not next week. We're not going to be here next week. Because
yes.
Merps is going to Disney.
Yeah.
See the confusion?
Disney.
Grown man going to Disney, with
Disney
no
is
children.
so
With no
fun.
children, there are no children involved in this. There are just full grown adults.
I don't need a child to enjoy Disney.
I am judging. I am a judger of this, but that's why this Coop is not happening next week, but it will pick up again the week after that, and it will stay on. We're not going away. I know it seems like, we're Poachalizer's gone, and now we're just skipping a time of the Coop, but no, I have other stuff too. Like I'll be here, but I would prefer not to be streaming next week as well. But starting the weekend after that, we're back on the normal Coop schedule, but we're playing Hunter then. So what we're doing now is we're introducing this new thing where we just take whatever is being offered to us in this account, which is, by the way, not me or Merps' account. I think someone commented on this earlier before, but that's why, like, every time we win a game, we get like a new card and we gain levels. So this is not my actual account, and it has very little gold. And if we screw up a lot, we could potentially not be infinite. Although we had this up to like 1,000 gold before. But anyway, we no longer try to queue up anything, so we just take whatever the last class is that we haven't played. And in this case, it is the Hunter. So we're doing Hunter when we get back in 2 weeks. Infinite Hunters asks, does Outlook stand for always deny what this acronym is composed of? Yes. That would make a lot of sense, actually. there are many good things for it to stand up. I think the popular one right now is All Day We Crush the Arena, which I like.
That's a great
But yes, also always deny what this acronym is composed of.
All right,
How about
guys.
always
I think
deny what
that's
this
it. Is
acronym
that it?
consists of? So then we don't have to add an extra word. There.
that
We're
it?
creating
Is this
acronyms. No, that's not it. Simplicity HS says, Araruto, why are you so down on the priest now? Cause it sucks. No. Yes, actually. So there's more ways to gain tempo on the board now when you already have tempo with a Volcanic Drake and things relating to that kind of mechanic. And also with the Draconic, well, I guess not really the Draconic Crusher, but that mechanic I think screws with the priest a lot. Because people may be going slower, but they're never going to go as slow as a priest would go. So it doesn't affect the priest that all the decks are moving a little closer. So that's my really short explanation for why I'm down on the priest. I haven't done very well with it. I don't know. Have other people done super well with the priest in the last week? I mean, since Thursday. Maybe, I don't know. All right, and I think that's it. If you guys want to know what we think about cards and things like that, you can just look at the tier list. We don't really have terribly different opinions to the tier list. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you to the mods. Thank you for everyone who was here. Join us in 2 weeks for the Coop. Until then, good luck with all of your arenas.
Yep.
And I'm going to be having lots of fun at Disney.
Be sure to take pictures. We'll show all your vacation pictures. That'll be the first 2 minutes of the next Coop.
Terrible.
You should really get one with Minnie, and then get one with Goofy, and then get one with Pluto. And you
I'm going to challenge Gaston to a push-up contest, like that viral video. Dude, Gaston is so cheating. His one-arm push-ups, he's like doing them sideways. That's oh my god. Oh my god.
To normal human beings, that seems as legit of a way to do a one-arm push-up as anything. You are using one arm.
It's so not. It's so much easier to do it like on your side rather than actually. Ugh.
So one time, I tried to do the first part of a one-arm push-up, which is to lie on the ground and then put your hand in the middle and like not fall over, and I failed. And that's my story about one-arm push-ups. All right, so see you guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and then we won't be skipping another one in a long time, hopefully.
Goodbye.
And yes, you should be doing that, and then get Minnie to be doing the same thing, because she'll probably be doing the same thing anyway, and get that picture. See you guys next time.